everybody and welcome back to my channel. Already acting up. Already. Can you guys please behave? Onyx. Alright, now no one gets it. Let it go. Now no one gets it. It's my bone now. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new because I noticed we have some new subbies. My name is Brianna and I'm a certified personal trainer, a big huge biology geek, and a registered dietitian to be. Today we are back with a continuation of one of my favorite series, reacting to fad diet / fitness fails on social media. This is a series in which we sit around and react to, debunk, and just laugh at some of the stupid diet and fitness fails we come across on social media, and believe me, there are a lot. Before we proceed, I would like to ask you to please like and subscribe, or subscribe and like, whichever order your heart desires. I don't want to micromanage. We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today, so without further ado, let's get started. So this first one is titled Bob Harper, The Skinny Rules. Now, I don't know who Bob Harper was, so I had to do a little bit of research, and apparently Bob Harper is a weight loss expert and star of NBC's The Biggest Loser. I don't watch that show because I personally hate it and find it just deplorable, to be honest, that personal trainers treat people who are overweight, obese in the manner in which they treat them. All they care about is weight loss. They don't care about healthy, sustainable weight loss. They just care about torturing those poor people so that they lose an extra pound and make weight. It's pretty deplorable, in my opinion. Anyway, weight loss expert and star of NBC's The Biggest Loser, Bob Harper with Greg Kritzer. The Skinny Rules, the simple non-negotiable principles for getting to thin. And apparently this book, I don't know if it still is, but apparently it's a #1 New York Times bestseller. I don't read, so I don't know. If a book is a #1 New York Times bestseller like 2 years ago, is it still one? I don't know, but that's just what it said on the internet when I looked. So we're gonna read these. #1, drink a large glass of water before every meal. No excuses. 2, don't drink your calories. 3, eat protein at every meal or stay hungry and grouchy. 4, slash your intake of refined flours and grains. 5, eat 30 to 50 grams of fiber every day. 6, eat apples and berries every single day. Every single day. 7, no carbs after lunch. 8, learn to read food labels so you know what you are eating. 9, stop guessing about portion size and get it right. 10, no more added sweeteners, including artificial ones. 11, get rid of those white potatoes. 12, make 1 day a week meatless. 13, get rid of fast food and fried foods. 14, eat a real breakfast. 15, make your own food and eat at least 10 meals a week at home. 16, banish high salt foods. 17, eat your vegetables. Just do it. 18, go to bed hungry. 19, sleep right. And 20, plan 1 splurge meal a week. As I just mentioned before, Bob Harper is in fact a certified personal trainer, much like myself, but he and I have very different opinions on how to achieve skinny. I don't like the word skinny or thin. Skinny / thin doesn't equal health. Do not get me wrong, I'm not a fan of like the whole body positive, or I just like to call it the fat body positive movement, because let's face it, that's really just what it is. Really not like a fan of that whole movement, the body positive, the fat acceptance, fat positivity type movement, but this is the kind of thing that they will see, and this is just like kerosene to their fire. This guy's language is exactly what they love to see to further fuel their agenda. And honestly, like, I don't disagree that there is a diet culture. I think there is a diet culture, and I think trainers like him and people who use that kind of language are like, you know, like they're like that's like the pinnacle of what diet culture is. You don't need to be thin to be a healthy weight, and you don't need to be skinny to be a healthy weight. As a personal trainer, I would never encourage one of my clients to be skinny. You know, I would never say to someone, all right, let's get you skinny. You know, I would never do that. I encourage people to be healthy and be fit. Sometimes that does include weight loss, but only if it's medically necessary, and only if it's healthy for them to be losing weight. Okay. So I have problems with most of these, but let's just kind of zero in on a couple of them that stuck out to me the most. #3, eat protein at every meal or stay hungry and grouchy. So apparently if you don't eat protein at every meal, you are going to be starving and pissed off. I don't really understand the logic in that. #6, eat apples and berries every single day. Every single day. Personally, I'm allergic to raw apples. I think I've said this before. I have something called oral allergy syndrome. If I eat raw apples, They make me sick. I don't go into anaphylaxis, but I will itch and I throw up whenever I eat raw apples. But I can eat applesauce and I can drink apple juice. It's funny, I'll talk about it one of these days. So, to your telling me to eat apples and berries every single day, to that I say no. Number 7, no carbs after lunch. We have talked about this. Your body does not know what time it is. Your body uses carbs the same way it uses them at 7 a.m. as it does at 7 p.m. It's 12:43 right now. In my hand, I hold this box of fudge-covered Oreos. This is for science. Pay attention. People eat lunch around this time, so, you know, it's afternoon, so let's say this after lunchtime. This Oreo is approximately 90 calories. If I had eaten this Oreo at 7 o'clock this morning, my body would still be using it the same way. What are you looking at, Zeus? I'll wash it down with some detox water. No, that was for science. I just did that all for you. That was to prove to you all that that Oreo that I just ate is not gonna go to my hips any faster just because it's 12:45 in the afternoon. Get rid of those white potatoes. In the world of nutrition and fad dieting, white food has always had such a negative reputation. No white potatoes, no white rice, no white bread. Can I just say this? That's racist. Number 12, make 1 day a week meatless. What the f is that gonna do? I'm done with this. Next one. Okay, so this next one is titled lemon water. This one stuck out to me because I don't know if you guys know this or if you follow me on Instagram or what. I have a serious thing with lemons. I have lemons in my water at all times, including right now. I just have a thing with lemons. I just love lemons. I find citrus very refreshing, invigorating, inviting scent. I love when my house smells like lemons. I love lemons. When I saw this cute lemon water graphic, I kind of was like, oh, let's see what that's about. And then I was disappointed. Lemon water, morning versus bedtime. In the morning, lemon water relieves dehydration, energizes the body, boosts your metabolism, stimulates the digestive system, helps with weight loss, and boosts brain power. At bedtime, it detoxes the colon, helps with weight loss, boosts the immune system, helps with heartburn, and helps reduce inflammation. We just said this with talking about the last one, but once again, your body doesn't know what time it is. Even if my body did know what time it was, what is the science behind my body only allowing lemon water to boost my immune system at night and not in the morning? We've talked about metabolism before, so let's define it again. In biology, the word metabolism is defined the sum of all chemical processes that take place in the cells of living things. An example of a metabolic process is glycogenesis, the conversion of glucose to glycogen. Because of the diet industry and because of the health and wellness and fitness industry, the word metabolism pretty much, when people hear metabolism, most people just think, oh, how fast my body burns fat, but that's not all metabolism is. A lot of things can impact the efficiency of your body's individual metabolism. I have never heard of lemon water being one of those things. And we arrive at bedtime, lemon water detoxes your colon. It was just a matter of time before we got to it. Detox products are pretty much like kind of a sham. You're literally peeing and pooping away money if you purchase detox products. Assuming you have a fully functioning and healthy liver and kidneys, your body can detox itself. There are things that impact how efficiently your body can detoxify itself, and some of those things are environmental factors. Now, a good article, again, on eatright.org talks about detoxing and what you can do to help support your body's natural ability to detoxify, and it's pretty much standard fare. Drink water, exercise, eat well, kiss your mom goodnight, that kind of stuff. Let's move on to the last one. How sugar affects your body. It looks like the picture of the drawing of the woman, like the woman's bathroom. There's a lot here. Let's read these. Studies suggest sugar is addictive, more addictive than cocaine. Sugar causes sleeping troubles. Sugar causes wrinkles, sagging, and acne. Overloading the liver with sugar is similar to overloading it with alcohol. It will start processing sugar as fat. If the kidneys are overwhelmed with sugar, they will spill sugar into the urine, which can lead to permanent damage and diabetes. Sugar causes inflammation and muscle aches and pain. Sugar causes brain fog. What the fuck is brain fog? Headaches and migraines. Sugar is known to cause tooth decay and gum disease. Diets high in sugar can damage heart tissue and cause arteries to harden. Sugar causes spare tire weight gain. Sugar throws off gut health by decreasing the amount of good bacteria. I know they intend for the arrow to be pointing to her, like her stomach region, but it's kind of pointing lower. Like it's probably right now pointing at her uterus, but whatever. And lastly, sugar increases menstrual cramping, aggravates fertility issues, and can mature your eggs. Wow, sugar sounds terrible. Let's take a look at some of these. Sugar and gut health. As a nutrition student, I have not yet learned a ton about sugar and gut health, so I decided to do a quick Google search to see what I could find. Google regurgitated article after article of not very reputable sources, but after some digging, I found an article written by an RD on foodinsight.org, which I will link below. Her overall consensus was no, sugar really doesn't impact gut health. A good point that was made in the article is that many people who eat diets that are high in added sugar, consequently, their diet is not very high in fiber, which is good for your gut health. This can lead to a less than stellar gut microbiome. After reading that, it kind of light bulb went off in my head. That's probably why why sugar gets such a bad reputation. Most people who eat a diet that's high in sugar probably don't get enough fiber either, because you kind of have to figure they're probably not eating a very healthy diet to begin with. That's probably why it's like kind of a common diet myth that sugar is bad for your gut health. Sugar causes weight gain in your spare tire. Yeah, I don't know why they're saying that sugar specifically causes weight gain in the spare tire region. Just like you can't spot train to reduce fat in one specific area, you can't really gain weight in one specific area. Too many calories are stored on your body as adipose tissue, fat. Typically, it's pretty evenly distributed. Your individual genetics are what play a bigger role in how your body fat is distributed throughout your body. For example, because of my individual genetics, most of my extra calories are redirected straight to my ass. Kidneys and sugar. If the kidneys are overwhelmed with sugar, they will spill sugar into the urine, which can lead to permanent damage and diabetes. Now, it's true that when your kidneys become overwhelmed, they can become seriously damaged. I don't think I've mentioned this yet in any of my videos, but before we moved to Texas, my job in Florida, I was actually a school health technician. I'm not a registered nurse, but my job title was, I was the school nurse, that's what everybody called me. But my official job title was a school health technician. I had diabetic students. And in that 2.5 years that I was at the school, I learned a ton about diabetes care because it was my responsibility to take care of them. I already knew the science of diabetes from school, from my education, but I really got hands-on experience from that job. And that job is what made me interested in also becoming a certified diabetes educator once I become an RD. So in unchecked diabetes, your blood sugar can get extremely high. This is called hyperglycemia. Hyper means too much, glyc means sugar, and emia means condition within the blood. So broken down, hyperglycemia means too much sugar in your blood. If you leave hyperglycemia untreated, it can cause something called DKA, which means diabetic ketoacidosis. Not the same thing as a keto diet. One of the symptoms of DKA is frequent urination. Someone who's experiencing DKA, which is life-threatening by the way, they have a lot of excess sugar in their urine, and this can cause damage to the kidneys. This graphic saying that too much sugar can get into your blood and overwhelm your kidneys and damage your kidneys and cause diabetes, it's kind of like, it's wrong, but it's out of order. I would say that too much sugar in your urine is more of a result of unchecked hyperglycemia, not really a cause of hyperglycemia. So yeah, in conclusion, you should not take health, diet, wellness, fitness advice, what have you, from social media, unless that person on social media is credentialed. For example, I have one of my friends who's a dietitian is very active on her social media. She is a registered dietitian and a licensed lactation consultant. Listen to people like her. Don't listen to holistic health coaches. Another video about her coming very soon, by the way. I think if you want a good laugh and some entertainment, then head to social media and see what kind of stupid, crazy fitness and health advice you'll find. On a serious note, the general public is, I don't want to say the word ignorant, but I will say incorrectly educated when it comes to nutrition. And it's because of social media, stuff on social media and crap like this. People posting just anything, calling it science. People who don't know any better will listen to this and can really get themselves hurt, quite frankly. You all know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a registered dietitian yet, I am a personal trainer, I have a biology degree, but this is not a substitute for your own individual medical and healthcare needs. If you want to know about nutrition to treat a condition you have, or if you want to know facts about nutrition, seek the word of a credentialed professional like a registered dietitian. If you want fitness advice, a workout plan, if you want to improve your run time or your flexibility, seek the advice of a certified personal trainer or maybe a certified yoga instructor. You know, somebody who's credentialed and trained in their field. That's it for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If indeed you made it to the end, you now get to see my dogs. Please like and subscribe for more. You guys have been quiet because I took your bone. That's it. Now you can have it because you behave. Say like and subscribe.